Hey, basic beer review time, and we've got beer from a Lidl, I think it was, and it's Abbaye de Vauclair, amber ale. It's an Ambree. So this is I think probably their answer to Aldi doing one of these Ambrees, and they've also got they had a sort of like a black bottle, sort of posh looking one that was stronger, just like Aldi. I've not tried this one before. I've tried Aldi's version. I was impressed with the weaker Aldi one, but not the stronger Aldi one. So let's just pop the top. There you go, that's how you do it. But I love these bottles. I love it when they come in these bottles, like a bière de garde. So obviously Abbaye de Vauclair. Does it say anything about it on the bottle? I don't think so. I don't really say much, to be honest. It gives you a bit of allergy advice. But as I say, this is their version, I think, of the Aldi one. It's 6.1%, which I think is a bit weaker than the Aldi one, a bit lower ABV. But it doesn't mean... Oh, what's that on my shoulder? It doesn't mean that it's going to be any worse, just because it's a bit weaker. Let's get it in the glass anyway, rather than just rabbiting. But I do like these big sort of bière de garde bottles. Puts me in mind of Trois, which was one of the first beers I ever really fell in love with back many years ago. So here we've got the beer in the glass, and it's quite a dark amber colour, that. So it's a dark amber colour. It's clear. It's I can smell it from here. Nice malty, syrupy smell. Let's get the nose right in and see what it actually smells like. So, oh yeah, so it's lovely. Some Belgian notes in there actually. It's got, I'm getting a little bit of sour cherry. Quite a bit of malt, a bit of bread, a bit of brown bread. Almost like a wholemeal. Spicy. It's definitely spicy. It's got some spices in there. Some like Christmas cake spices. It does smell like kind of like a Belgian double, something like that. Interesting. I mean, obviously, is this supposed to be Belgian, or is it supposed to be French? I don't know. I don't know if it gives any information away. Been brewed for little, won't it? But I don't think it says much about where it's brewed. I'm getting more and more long-sighted the older I get, so I think I just need a longer arm. Yeah, so it doesn't give really any information about it, to be honest. Oh, there you go. It's produced in France for Lidl. There you go. So it's produced in France. And as I say, let's see. But obviously, like bière de gardes and stuff, they are French beers. And I say this is smelling very good. Yeah, it is smelling like a Belgian double, but it is smelling very nice indeed. So let's get my noshes around it and have a see what it tastes like. Cheers. Lovely medium carbonation on there. It's really smooth in the mouth. So I expect it to be a little bit fizzier. It's not, which is good. It's got lovely smoothness in the mouth. So we're still getting more of that spice, a little bit of banana. It's like a medium mouthfeel. It's refreshing and also very flavourful at the same time, which some of these kind of what I have called mid-strength beers do a lot. Sometimes they do this really well. A 6% beer can really give you that kind of refreshingness, whilst also giving you quite a potent flavour. And this is what this is doing. It's incredibly smooth. It's really smooth. It's a little bit sweet, but it's got a little bit of bitterness, but not much. A very tiny bit of bitterness just offsets the sweetness slightly. But yeah, it's very pleasant. It's very pleasant. It's well balanced. It's very drinkable indeed. Which again, it's 6.1%, so it's not ridiculously strong. Get a little bit more in there. Yeah, it's 6.1%, so it's not ridiculously strong. Comes in a nice big bottle, which is always a good thing. It was about $2.99, I think, which again, it's a good price for one of these. these bottles look like they're trying to compete with the likes of Leffe, for example. But Leffe is a blonde beer. This is more of an amber beer, and it has a very different taste, I think, than Leffe. So, you know, whether this is trying to compete with Leffe, I don't know. It's a different shaped bottle, I think. Yeah, it's a different shape. That's a long time since I've had a bottle of Leffe, to be honest. I think it's a different shaped bottle. And I'd say it's shaped more like an amber beer, French amber beer, or a bière de garde. And that to me is tasting really nice, like a really nice sort of amber beer. It's very malty. It's, I say it's got some of those other little flavours you get, the spice, a little bit of cherry, a bit of banana. And it is. It's more of a sipper than a downer. I wouldn't say I'd down this. I'd say it'd be a nice one to sip in the garden on a nice hot day, nice and cold. The beer, that is, not the day. And yeah, it's flavourful and it's refreshing. It's very pleasant. It's well worth the $2.99 that I paid for it. I don't know if this is going to be in Lidl for a long time, or whether it was just on for a bit. Last time I went in, I didn't see any more. So because I got this a couple of visits ago. So whether they're still doing it, I don't know. If they are still doing it, then I would get your hands on it because I think it's very nice. Hope they do it in the summer because I think this will go out really well in the summer in the garden. But at the moment, it's really pleasant in the drizzling rain stuck inside. So well, there we go. But yeah, so liking it, I'm enjoying it. It's a good one. I'm going to enjoy the rest of it. So until next time, have a good one.